Hello, I'd like to talk with you a little bit about student passwords. What do you do if you have a student who can't remember their password? Or if you have a student who is entering the wrong password and they can't get into their laptop or they can't get into Google Apps? What do you do if a student is locked out of their account? Well, do you email the SBIT or TSPEC? Do you hide under a pile of jackets and hope the problem will just work itself out? Well, as tempting as those solutions might sound, I have a new tool I'd like to show you that's going to make your life easier, and you don't have to contact a tech specialist, and you certainly don't have to be seeking the nearest broom closet to hide. It's called the Password Reset tool. Let me show you where to find it. With the help of my friend, the Tech Sherpa, I'm going to come here. You can find it under Ask the Sherpa, or you can just search for it, Password Reset. Okay, it's the Student Password Reset link. Here's the link right here, as well as some guidelines for students who are in 4th through 6th grade. This link is only useful for students who are 4th grade and up. This tool will not be available for students in K through 3rd grade, as their passwords are core passwords and are not subject to change. You will also find some guidelines for students who are setting their password or resetting their password. Okay. This is where you sign in with your FCPS account, and it's important to note a couple things. One, this will help a teacher reset a student's password or to unlock their account. That's new this year. It's important that the student is sitting along with you as you complete this process. You're first going to sign in with your FCPS account. Then you're going to search for the student. And at this point, you could even let the student take over after you've entered in your information. So I'm just going to choose a student, excuse me, and I'm going to enter in their student ID number. You could even search for their name if you wanted to. Okay. Now, once you've found the student, then you're going to click on their ID to unlock their account or reset their account. Now, depending on what the dilemma is, if their account is unlocked, and you can read all of this here, but I'm just going to give you a brief overview. If the account is locked, if they've entered their password 6 times in a row incorrectly, as a security feature, it will lock. You can unlock it now by pushing this button. You can reset the student's password by clicking Reset. Reset will reset their laptop password, and it will also reset their Google Apps password simultaneously. This can also be done in the beginning of the year to set their password. Note that it will not affect their Blackboard password. That's something that teachers have to do separately. So I'm going to reset. You're going to click this button to certify that the student is present and they're entering in their password. Or if you wish, you could set the password to something generic like student, and then they will change their password at their next login. But I recommend that you sit down with the student and reset it with them. You should not, however, just choose a password for them and click this button without them being there. Then you would click Continue, and then the student will type in their password. You will remember that last year we had a student password spreadsheet that contained the student ID and the password for each student in the school. Now that we have this tool, which allows students to reset their password if they forget it, this tool eliminates the need to have such a spreadsheet. So we will not be having a student password spreadsheet for the 2015 school year and beyond. I hope that you will find this to be a very useful tool, as you will no longer need to contact technology specialists for support when students don't know their password or they're locked out of their account. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please let us know. Have a great day.